Everybody, Matt Emroy back once again. Well, back with some more pickups from a thrift store. This time I decided to venture over to Hampton. I went to the Goodwill Distribution Center. I know a few of you guys, I think Jared, I don't remember the rest of his user name, actually goes to that thrift store on occasion. Didn't really see anything there. They had some older computers, some older AMD systems for like $20, but they were like the old Dell Dimension 531s, 310s. Just nothing that I can use. So after that, I went to another thrift store over there. I think that one's just called Super Family Thrift, and I did find a few things. First thing I picked up was this Samsung. This is a SyncMaster 731N, so this is a 17-inch LCD monitor. So we got on the back here for information. It is model again 731N. You guys can pause the video and read this more if you'd like. It was manufactured in May of 2007. And it just has the typical regular desktop power cable and then just VGA, no DVI in this model. It is missing this back plate. Normally there would be a plate that covers all this so you don't see the wires, but I mean, who cares? You're never going to see them when it's turned around. And for this monitor, I gave a whopping $4.95. Now I was surprised because usually when they have monitors there for that kind of price, they usually don't work. But I did plug it in and the test pattern came up, so I am hopeful that it will work. I'll probably make another video testing this monitor, so definitely stay tuned for that. Next thing, not too exciting, just a couple of keyboards. This one was 99 cents. Hewlett-Packard branded. I thought this was actually really cool. This was obviously from one of the early Media Center PCs. And you can see there it's got all of the custom buttons. It's got the sleep button, some buttons that probably went to the HP Media software, internet buttons up here, and then it even has buttons here to eject your two different CD trays if you have them. So I might give this a try. It's got to be cleaned. It is really, really dirty. I don't even want to know what that is. So until it's cleaned, yeah, I'm not going to do anything else with this. And then I just have a regular Dell keyboard here, nothing special. Got both of those for 99 cents. So we'll go ahead and put those down here to the side. A few more goodies in here. This all came from that same thrift store. First we have some cassettes, and there the cassettes are 45 cents each, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. First we have the Beatles Rock and Roll Music Volume 1. This has songs like Twist and Shout, I Saw Her, let me see, I Wanna Be Your Man, I Call You Boys, Long Tall Sally. This is like, I think, remakes of other people's songs. Kansas City was not done by the Beatles. Neither was Beethoven, but it would be kind of interesting all the same. So basically it's them singing the early rock and roll hits of the 50s and early 60s. Next, we have Beverly Hills Cop, the soundtrack. This had some really good songs on it. If you look back here, you have New Attitude, and let's see what else we got on here. That's by Patti LaBelle. Junior, Emergency, that's another good one. The Neutron Dance from the Pointer Sisters. Let me see. And of course, the famous The System Axel Foley, the one that's that's all synthesized. So really, really cool. I can't wait to listen to this. I started to listen to it in the car, and the tape is definitely in very good shape. All these cassettes are. One thing you want to look for with a cassette, if you open it up here, you want to look in here, and there's a little felt pad in there. Now what that does is that helps make better contact with the head of the cassette player. In a lot of older cassettes, the felt pad will be loose or it'll be missing entirely. Now, you don't want to buy those because even though they'll play, the sound quality will be terrible. And it's that little white pad that's attached to the metal brace there. So always look for that. Make sure that that felt tip pad is always on there, or you're going to have very poor quality. Next, we have a tape I've been looking for a really long time. The original Back to the Future soundtrack. I've had this for years, but my tape was given me by a friend, and it is in horrible condition. The audio is just so muffled. He must have played that thing 1,000 times, and I am not exaggerating. Let's see. Some of the songs here: The Power of Love, Huey Lewis, Time Bomb Town, Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac. The Back to the Future musical theme, which is excellent. The Out of Time Orchestra, I love that. Little play on the words there. What is this one? Focus. Heaven's One Step, Alan Silvestri. I don't really remember that one. And then, of course, you have some of the older ones here. You have Back in Time by Eric Clapton. And then side 2 has some of the older ones like Roll With Me, Henry, and Power Outage. So this is a really, really good tape. You can get it on CD too, but if you get a chance, definitely pick that up. If you're into that kind of 80s music. Let's see what else. I think that was it for the tapes. Yep, we got one more in here. And lastly, we have the Dan Fogelberg Greatest Hits. Now, Dan Fogelberg is basically a folk singer from the 70s and 80s. He's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really like his stuff. And one of his most famous songs is this last one, Same Old Lang Syne, which technically is not a Christmas song, but that's usually when they wind up playing it. Again, a really, really good, excellent artist. Unfortunately, we lost him very early to, I think it was prostate cancer. He was only in his late 50s. So, yeah, another great album. Then we have something kind of interesting here. More than the tapes, I would say. This is a Garmin GPS, which I picked up for $4.98. And it is missing, it's a Street Pilot C340. Now, normally there's an actual brace that actually, it actually attaches here, and then if you can see, let me see real quick, it attaches here on the bottom, and that little brace actually lets you attach it to the window with the suction cup, and it actually charges it at the same time. Now, the only reason I got this is I actually have another one of these GPSs, and I have an extra brace for one, so I actually have 2 of the braces. So I figured this would be a nice backup GPS in case the other one I have like this fails. And I use them quite a bit, so that's definitely possible. One thing I wanted to note about this thrift store is the way they put their stickers on. They always tend to favor putting the stickers on the screen of whatever they have. If it's, if it's an LCD screen, a CRT, it doesn't matter. They always tend to put it right on the screen. Now, normally that would be okay, but these right here are anti-theft stickers. In other words, they're extremely hard to get off. You almost have to use a razor to get these off cleanly. I just kind of use my fingernail. I have to be very careful. As a matter of fact, that price tag was right here on the monitor. Let me turn Night Shot on real quick. I don't think it'll pick it up, but right here are a few, right down here are very few light scratches. Now, you'll never see them when you're using it using it on a normal basis, but the fact is they should not put these stickers on the screens. They would work easily as good on another surface. They could have put it back here. So next time I'm at this thrift store, I'm going to talk to the manager about that and tell her that that's not right. They need to take another look at their policy about where they put the price tags on them. And then lastly, I just got 2 computer mice here. Not in the greatest shape, but they're good enough. I paid 99 cents each, and they're both Hewlett-Packards. I think this one's a little bit newer, even though this one is the optical mouse, and this one is just the regular ball. So those are my finds for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a blessed day, everybody.